This is Novid from Last Station District 4. It's an unhappy place, a deeply sad and forgettable place these days. All it is are sadness and tears on this holiday season. And the sadness and the tears just continue to flow. We'll get to Soul Calibur in a minute. But I want to talk about what happened to me and what happened to my computer and all the rest of it. My computer kind of died. We can try and save it and save the data, and hopefully we can get it out soon. But that will take a while. I don't know how it died. It doesn't matter how it died. It just did. The rest of the computer is fine. We got a new memory card, new memory, and a new hard drive, and everything else that I saved from the past up to now is pretty much there. But it made my things a lot slower to update my site because of the computer that I'm using right now is just too small and doesn't have the things that I'm looking for. So you're hearing it now. I'm tapping it. It's pretty much no battery. The battery still kind of works. The battery's still there. Hard drive is pretty much new hard drive hasn't left the box. All the rest of it, it's pretty much there, just laying there doing nothing, laying there not being typed, laying there not doing whatever. It's the same way, and it's a shame, but I had a I had a resume that I was going to put out, and unfortunately, the resume didn't come through before I could even get the thing printed. I was gonna do a long um, exegesis, if you want to put it in that particular terms, of the things that a certain company did that were bad. Not Sony, but we'll get to that in a minute. And I was hoping that I print it out, get that, to talk about all these things, and saying we gotta get this thing done. We gotta get this thing done. If not, oh well. But that's what it is. That's what it is. So, I want to talk about why I haven't done anything concerning with the Twitter handle and all these things with the PlayStation Zeitgeist. You haven't been sleeping under a rock. Certain things have been happening to late night with the games that I used to do for late night. And the reasons why I don't do it anymore. And it just continued to get worse and worse until a point that I have to make a stand to at least state that we can't take this anymore. Just call it the way it is. Call it racism, call it favoritism. It doesn't matter. All of it fits. All of it fits. I could go a long diatribe today about talking about these things, but I don't want to do that because that isn't my style. I just want to let you guys know that I'm tired of the games. I just woke up one morning and I just said to myself, why do I even continue to worry myself about all these things? Why do I continue to worry myself about all these lies? And I think the answer is this. It's that I make stupid mistakes about trusting people. I'm not talking about Black Bonner there. You can still trust him. I still trust him.
Welcome
now
to
about
the stage
him.
Of history retold.
I make stupid mistakes about putting people oh jeez. Let me guess. Not there? They do this all the time. Okay, guys, let's talk about it before we get to the other part. We'll talk about the other part. I'll just get this old Calibur sitting.
Calibur.
I'll just let y'all. I'll talk about it. Okay. To let y'all guys not be angry, but just set the scene. I wrote a letter to Sony just to let you guys know. A nice letter to Sid Human and Gio Corsi. Just to let y'all guys know. Hopefully it got there. If it didn't, who knows? I haven't gotten an answer back. That's not the reason why we're talking. I don't even have the energy. I don't even think I want to have the energy to talk. Because I think talking is over. I think actions have to speak louder than words, and my actions have already been plain. You don't see me do these streams anymore. Because to me, it's tiresome. Not because I don't love it. I love it. I do it for fun. And people need to get this fucking clear. I do this for fun. I don't do it to aggrandize anybody or whatnot. I play Fortnite a little bit. Fortnite has completely changed. It's just something completely different than the way we have played it earlier last summer. I play Fight Night. I do Fight Night with Tekken and all the rest of it. Now that they bring back our man Murdoch after he getting fucked in the ass by Poison. Can we just please stop with the semantics? He still got 10 inches! Shut the fuck up! I don't care what Capcom tells me. She still got 10 inches! I mean, come on now. Look at his beard! He been through some shit, bruh! Okay. Enough with the crossover BS. Enough with that. I did late night. Tim and Kagura, all the rest of it, was going to expand it big time. Still plan to expand it big time. if things fell in the right place. They never do. I'll explain why. We were going to go into the final moments of PlayStation 4 in peace with the crown jewel of them all. Death Stranding, Hideo Kojima, the man that changed the industry forever. Despite Black Bomb's misgivings and honest misgivings about the game that reached that point, Metal Gear Solid, the first. Same thing with Razorfist and his misgivings about Hideo Kojima. They're fair. Because if we're not fair, we're being stupid. I just want to let you guys know that every time the Japanese get an inch on their Western competitors, the Western competitors clap down hard like a fat man loves cake. And boy, they love that cake. Especially that diabetes looking cake from these fat ass black bitches. You can see how pissed off today because I'm even going after my own sisters in the hood for being bare-based bitches. I'm going after them, so you can imagine how pissed off I am right now. Can imagine. So I sent this letter. I haven't received a reply. I haven't received a reply. And it's okay if I don't receive a reply or not. Because everything is about China. And let me make this real clear, okay? I'm not into geopolitics. Fuck geopolitics. We've seen it today and all the rest of it. I'm a type of guy that kind of said, come on now, we gotta end this shit and we gotta move on. I'm not into that shit, okay? But you want to get a whole nation pissed off? Tell them that an American subsidiary has to go to another country which you have had dubious history with, and because of that other country's censorship policies meant for its own people, in order for them to enter into it, everybody gotta suffer for what another person's countrymen have to face. That is basically what happened to Ubisoft. And now what I hear is going on with the Sony thing. It's compounded this bullshit that they play. And I was ready to go talk to Black Bond about all of these things. And I was ready to go speak to Weapon Wheel Podcast, anybody that would have me, if it wasn't for this hard drive failing, and actually get things done with like-minded people in order to get this thing pulled off, because it seems to me in this society, especially in the West, they protect my sisters in the struggle in order to use my sisters to destroy men such black men such as me and others who are trying to get us out of this struggle and into a place where we can be successful as human beings. They have done it every fucking time. It don't matter if it's video games. It don't matter if it's jobs. It don't matter if it's housing. It don't matter any of it. Anytime anybody get an inkling of trying to promote and produce and become successful for once in one's life, doesn't even matter if it's fucking esports. Some motherfucker using supremacist language. I want people to make this clear and make it gospel today. I want white supremacy gone. Period. There is no such thing as white privilege. There was such a thing as a patriarchy. The reason why there is no more such thing as a patriarchy because motherfuckers confused it with privilege and confused privilege with supremacy. When they are three completely different things. Because if there was such a thing as a patriarchy, we wouldn't have the incident that happened in New York with an 11-year-old boy dancing in a gay bar, an adult gay bar, and the NYPD never came over to shut this shit down. But they were able, and they had 5 people come there, 5 cops come there and rip a whole young child from its mother because the mother can't find a seat to try to help herself out. And you calling me the motherfucker, and you calling Japan the sick man of the East. How dare you motherfuckers call yourselves human after the shit you just witnessed the last few weeks? You can't call yourselves human. You're not human. You don't have no human ability. No human soul. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, hollow nonsense. You use Korea to fuck over Japan. You use China to fuck over Japan. Because it only took one motherfucker to defeat Star Wars, and y'all got pissed the fuck off! Star Wars didn't sell the same way Red Dead Redemption sold. But it took you about a couple minutes, and then removal of the loot crates and all the rest of it, and Star Wars fans getting mad to get back your money. That's right, it took y'all a little longer to get there, but for a while, a game with none of the trappings of UE4, and none of the trappings of the online set elements, and none of the trappings of the Fortnites of the world and all the rest of it could be Star Wars for 3 months. And it got so fucking bad! Oh, you fucking started bitching! And then all you motherfuckers came up and tell us that this is serious. We gotta stop them. They're coming. I'll do. Complain about for your Valkyria Chronicles 4. Complain about Valkyria Chronicles 4. Even though it fits all your standards. Oh, it's not good enough. Complained about all these other things. Made lies about these things for clickbait over at Eurogamer and all these other places. Nobody in the industry, not even Young Yada, is talking about this issue because you think that this issue is not you. It don't affect you. It affects you. It affects everything. Why is Sony not going to E3 for the first time in over 24 years and saying that we will make announcements next year? They said there's no game, and people are saying no games are coming. That's a lie. That's a lie. THQ Nordic said they had 24 games coming out. None of them were promoted. I haven't heard anything coming out about Fury and all the rest of it. How much it sold? Was it delayed? No one talking about Fury and the game, even though that game might be good. I haven't seen it because I haven't checked in the whole industry as of late. Y'all got to be kidding me. I'm sitting down and I'm looking at this and I'm saying, no, brother, this ain't it. This ain't it. And then you're gonna come up and tell me I'm the foolish one. I'm the stupid one. I'm the one that's making the stupid mistakes. Folks, I'm gonna let y'all guys know. Okay? There's only a couple games left. I heard about Mortal Kombat. That's in the list, but look, this is it. I said it earlier, I'm saying it now. They're going to delay Death Stranding until at least the first few months of the PlayStation 5. I said for the PlayStation 5, but they don't tell me why they're doing this. I'm out. I'm done. I can't deal with the censorship of my society anymore. And I cannot deal with the hypocrisy of my society anymore. They're going to allow an 11-year-old kid to go dance in front of adults and allow these same adults give him money for him to dance in that particular area. If we didn't see the video, we wouldn't have believed it. And they knew that they were breaking the law by showing this video. No cops, no investigation, no nothing. Yet they go complain Japan, the sick man of the East. And he come tell me I'm the motherfucking stupid ass motherfucker. Why you keep supporting these motherfuckers? Why are they there? Why can't you let them go? We have so much entertainment for your weekend. Look, I can't even stand half air. I can't even stand half the shit you do. Motherfuckers can't even do shit correctly. And then you gonna come and tell me, oh, why you playing the video games? Why you not in esports? Why you not esports coaching? You sound like a great coach. I ain't fucking coaching no shit. Don't come tell me about coaching shit. Politically incorrect nonsense. Some of you motherfuckers say, Patreon gonna do this, Patreon do this. I told you about Patreon since 2013. Motherfuckers didn't listen. Now motherfuckers come up and say, get the fuck out of here, man. Really? I told you about money. I don't need it. Not for this. I can quit any time and I'm about to. What is there but bullshit? Okay? What is there but bullshit? PewDiePie keeps getting non-lives in this society. He keeps getting non-lives. They don't even like Ninja no more. And Ninja was supposed to be his heir apparent. Yet somehow PewDiePie keeps getting takes. How? After everything he said, hundreds of motherfuckers willing to tell you the truth about this industry right this fucking minute. You won't even look at them because they are 2 shades darker than y'all. And y'all don't want to admit that shit. And I don't care. And they just said, look, you got certain ways of conduct there. Well, we don't believe in your ways of conduct. Well, guys, I'm sorry. You're going to continue to go that way, the way you're going, but you playing hypocrite games and all the rest of this shit. We can't deal with it anymore. I cannot deal in a society that says one thing, does the other, complains about the other, and then puts the other in another box. And then he calls it good. And then wonders why it keeps losing. When the easiest goddamn fight they have is calling this bullshit that Sony is doing racism against its own Japanese brethren. And make sure this shit sticks. Until it sticks, we ain't going nowhere. Y'all motherfuckers think that I'm going to continue to do this, that I got the energy to keep fighting this. I got no time for it. Look, this year, there's only a few games we're going to air. I haven't even gotten the energy to do any fucking thing for this thing, because why would I continue to support and have fun with censored products, and I see all the hypocrisy in the world, and I'm supposed to enjoy something that is at least fair and honest with the things that it's doing, but all it does is the same bullshit crap I see on the TV. If I wanted to watch TV, I have a TV. I go watch a TV. I don't need to play a TV. Fuck out of here. I don't need to play a TV. I don't always play Fortnite. I don't do that esports bullshit. I ain't in that shit. Oh, I'm now just a day. Oh, we're going to go to mobile. We're going to do the mobile. We're going to do the mobilization. We're going to do the mobilization. Get the fuck with your mobilization. Your DLC and all this other shit and what the fuck ever. It's tiresome, motherfucker. Tiresome. And all these metrics with all these e-celebs. Pateron doing this, do this, that, the other thing. We gonna have this one. Payment Supply is not gonna trust us. Label us. Blame us. Motherfucker, you didn't know what this country has turned into. Motherfucker, you didn't know? You didn't know. You don't want me to start shit today because I start shit today. There gonna be problems. There gonna be problems. I wish to God things would change, but it's not gonna change. I want this whole thing burned down to the fucking ground. I want this whole fucking industry to burn to the fucking ground if it's going to be doing this shit. There is no use for me to have fun in something and spend all my blood on something that's going to be censored. Unnecessarily so, to appease motherfuckers who don't know if they're going to press it or not. To appease motherfuckers who going to tell how people going to act using social credit. To appease motherfuckers living in San Francisco, where every morning they have to wake up to shit. Smell it all over their offices. It's okay. That a whole nation, a whole city's police force would allow a 11-year-old boy to dance in an adult's gay club and nobody closed that bar down. But it's okay to spell a child from his mother who can't find a seat in order to get services. Bad one, and you call Japan the sick man of the East for his anime and his manga and all the rest of it. Make this gospel. Say it right now. If you don't believe it, you can't be with me. Nothing Japan has done in its anime, in its manga, and in its video games has been worse or have ever caused the degradation of Western society anytime, anywhere, any place than whatever has been done by Western society in its own stead in real life. Don't blame another man's country's art, artwork, video games, and its entertainment industry for the degradation of your society. That degradation of one society came from inside your Western industries, your Western media, your Western video game, what have you. And it wasn't even your video games, and it wasn't even your media. It was your motherfucking ad agencies that did this shit. Did this shit! Promoted the whole thing just to knock it down. Didn't give nobody else no chances. Promoted the weakest motherfuckers in the game. Thundercats, She-Ra, High Guardian Spikes, fucking Bloody Mother! How the fuck you get the three biggest artists? What is that? Fucking Blade Runner. Getting the three biggest artists in the history of the industry together, but having a writer who hates himself and hates things the way it hates. He can hate the politicians all he wants, but ain't the people. And then he said he loved other people, but he hates his own. They gave the greatest talent in the world to a writer who don't even love himself. And you telling me that you gonna be ready for this? I'm gonna tell you something, folks. People are starting to tell me, dude, it is high time that you leave wild things alone. You leave all these things alone. We have done enough. It is time to find people of like-minded individuals. Gone through the suffering, gone through the pain, and all the rest of it. It's time to get ready and move forward with life, because all these things are coming down. They have to come down. We can no longer live in this state that we are denied our own libido, our own natural loves and desires. Our own looks are being hated on. Our own wants and aesthetic things that make us aesthetically free as men are being hated on. We cannot live in that type of society and think it's okay. We cannot be giving money to people that do not represent our best interest. That's what it is. I don't know what to tell y'all. I have other things and other plans I want to do with life. So when this computer gets fixed, I won't make a decision. I've already made some of my decisions. But I have to get like-minded people who understand the talent that we have and are willing to protect it from those that have extremely bad intentions and help this talent move forward into a new realm of understanding and it not necessarily and not enlightenment per se, but of acceptance, going beyond money, going even beyond fame and recognition, but acceptance of what they do and who they are. Until that happens, we can't move forward. We can't move forward. We can't have something even better than what was before, even Sony, even the whole thing with Bayonetta, which is the greatest tragedy and will become the greatest tragedy in all video games, even occurred when when Kamiya decided to move it to Nintendo. We have to move into that direction. Because I'm not going to deal with this. I can't. I'm too my soul is crying to say, get away from this nonsense. It's nonsense. So, here's what's going to happen. So, I've been doing with Buy Pro Fridays. It's going to stay that way. I've been playing Warframe, but I'm not airing it on this particular PlayStation Zeitgeist thing. I'm still going to do the premieres for the games that are coming out. Plus, another game that is coming up we thought that was never going to happen is going to happen. We're playing that one. We're doing the premiere. Okay? That's fair. We move on. We still got Mortal Kombat 11 coming soon. That's going to be fight night. We still all these things. We're going to get back to Tekken because I never play King without Marduk, and Marduk and King are not here. So we playing King and Marduk now, even though the game has become more advanced. And then if they decide to put Death Stranding for PlayStation 4 and be ready then, fine. If it's for PlayStation 5, I'm sorry. I love Kojima enough, but I gotta let him go. I cannot go into the next generation without an explanation on why they're doing this. If the explanation is bullshit, then I'm done with it. I can't be staying like this. I talked for over 30 fucking minutes. No, almost nearly a fucking hour. And I shouldn't have. I get long-winded with all this shit. I'm sorry. But, hey, listen. I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. We're gonna do some reviews of other fighters. We're going to talk a little bit about the new DLC fighter. If you haven't heard all these other things, go see it now. And then we'll see you with another episode of the PlayStation Zeitgeist Let's Play series. Maybe sometime in before the year is out. If I have free time, if I don't, if I do, doesn't matter to me. I'm just disappointed in the way our society acts these days. And I can't stay in a world that's going to act like this nonsense. And I may be the only unique person in this world, and there may be nobody that vibe with me, and I'm fine with that shit. I'm okay. But it is what it is. So let it be and let God. That's all I gotta say. We'll be back after this. We'll be back in just a few minutes.